So where did you acquire your skill from, ma?
So I can say my brother that is late was doing this building handwork, but that time I was still a small child.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here at Madam Grace house, the woman that was able to raise a structure. She works in the daytime and come back home at night to build that structure over there. You can see the story building, and we are here live. So let's go inside and interview her now. Ladies and gentlemen, and we are here at Mrs. Grace house. How long have you wanted to build a house, ma?
Since 2010 that I had a vision of building an upstairs, but I was praying to God and see how it will come to be a reality. So I keep working towards it, keep praying and asking God how He can make it to be possible, and it came to a reality in the year 2019.
Okay. So, ma, when did you start this structure? When did you start building?
The starting of the structure, I started it since 2013.
2013.
That is how I started the foundation.
Okay.
Then I didn't even let people understand whether it should be an upstairs, but it was inside me. As I was laying the pillars, I was putting the foundation. I knew that it would be an upstairs. Then later I have to be following it gradually, and that's how I came into the reality 2019.
Okay, ma, we want to know if the skill of building a house was in you or in any member of your family, or where did you acquire the skills from to build a house? Because it's unusual for a woman to be able to lay the bricks, lay the blocks, and put everything together and raise a structure like this. So where did you acquire your skill from, ma?
So I can say my brother that is late was doing this building handwork, but that time I was still a small child. I didn't put my attention to it, but this one is something that actually I pray to God and I say, if at all people are doing, I myself I can also do it. So I read in the Bible, it told me that if you lack wisdom, ask God and God will give you. So there are many things that I didn't know them. As I asked God, God started showing me on how to lay bricks. He started showing me on how to mix the cement. He started showing me many things that I only pray to God and God showed me how to build. Yes. Especially in the daytime.
Okay.
Then in the night, when I close from the shop, around that 7 o'clock, I will try to cook what I will eat. When I cook around 8, 9, I will mix like a truck of the cement and sand. Then I will try to make sure that I will finish it in the night. Then early in the morning, I will wake up again. I prepare what I can eat in my business side. Then when I go out in the daytime, I'm in the business side. When I come back in the evening, I am always busy in laying the blocks. I use torch because I don't have any resource. I always go out. I make sure that I attend to my business period. I doesn't even go late. I make sure I go early so that all the customers that are needed, I will get them. When I come back in the evening, I know that is a convenience time, that nobody is disturbing me, and I have to work so that I will be able to make up my aims and achieve them.
You mix the cement by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, yes, and start working till when, man? What time, man?
So sometimes I can work from that evening. If it happens that I mix and it has not finished, even till daybreak, I will be work. I'll make sure that those mixed cement will not be wasted. Then it's just a wonderful something that God make it like that. I was not on my own. It is God that really make me to be what I was doing. I was strong. If we talk of now, I don't know whether I can be able to do it, because I prayed to God. I said, God, give me the strength. God gave me a kind of strength that I can work both day and night, and I was not tired, even though it was boring. Then I look at it, I kind of something that if I start and I didn't end up, it will be a shame. I have to start up. Since people wanted to say, let me employ them to work, I say I don't have the money to pay them. Then they were not taking, it was like something that they want to see how I will finish this work. Then I was praying to God, and God gave me that grace. It was not a burden. I took it like a joy. I was working with strength, with happiness, and I have to walk throughout. It was not a burden to me because I love it. I wanted my aims to be achieved.
Okay, mommy, what kept you going amidst all difficulties to be able to finish the building completely?
What kept me going was because the structure of the building was revealed to me by God. And as I try to call people to help me, even though I am tired, they will be diverting from the structure. When they divert from it, and I know that if at all I can give it to somebody, it will not bring out the real structure that God has shown to me. So I decided now to say, since it is God's will for me to build this structure, then and I pray and I keep going, and I was encouraged by the Spirit of God to work it so that the aim, that is the structure that God wanted it to be, let it come out and be like that. Because already, as before I got the vision of this building, I have been called as an evangelist to reach out. So God now told me that this house, it will be a house that people will come there and worship and praise God. So when I thought of how God will be glorified in the house that have been built by me, that God has given me the strength to build, then I keep encouraging myself and I move forward without getting tired. That's how I walk with joy.
Okay, 2013, did you have money to build?
I didn't have money. I only have some few. What I started, I can say as I started, I was only having like 120,000 in my hand. That's the time I just started. Now I buy blocks, I put them on the ground. I buy cement, I put on the ground. That's how I started building. As I utilize the 120, it is now there that I will go to the market. Any small money I have, I will try to be adding and be building, adding. That's how I continue like that until I have to reach where I'm supposed to reach, like today.
Okay, Mommy, how do you feel whenever you come back from work and you see that this place is the work of your hands?
I always feel happy, and I always feel encouraged that there's nothing impossible with God. And if you see that you are nothing, but with God you are something. So I make it that God has made me to be something by the hard work I can do. I always feel happy, and I feel encouraged that there are some things that when I start to feel that it is difficult, then when I start to remember how this house was raised, then I step forward and I move forward and I do that thing, I succeed. So he always make me and give me encouragement to say it is good to work hard and ask for the presence of God or the wisdom of God to allow you, to lead you to do anything you want to do in life.
Mommy, why did you choose to use red bricks instead of the normal block that people usually use?
With cement block, even you can use hammer, you hit it, the thing will just break. It doesn't have power at all. So when I look at it, even sometimes when you are lifting the block itself can even break in your hand and fall and scatter. But if it is burnt bricks, you throw it on the ground, the thing will roll, it will not even break. If it breaks, that means the fall has been a kind of hard fall that it can break. So I choose using the red bricks because they are strong and they are hard. At least they can sustain a building more than the cement block, as I think of it. And also it can bring out the shape of the house to look beautiful.
What are some memorable moments that you have while raising this structure? What are those moments that you will not forget while you were building, raising the structure, both in the outside, both in the inside?
There are some walls, the down step that I built. When I raised them, because the mason or the people that the builders, they thought maybe I will employ them in building. As I didn't employ them, they see that I was building, it was almost complete, the down part. So when I raise some walls in the night, I will go to the market. When I come back, it's like they will come and push it down. So it was only when about 2 to 3 times I discovered that they are pushing down the wall, I will waste the cement, waste the sand, and even waste some of the blocks we break. So I discovered that it was an enemy. I decided not to build it small. When I build it small, that place will get strong. I build small. When it gets strong, and it will be the early hours that at least before day is breaking, it will be strong already. That is how I now make up in that place. When I build it now, it get up, they were not able to push it down again. Then also there are some things that I even learned when I now try to say let an electrician come to reconnect the light that was in the house. I called them. That time I didn't have money. Then they were charging me to pay 1,800 for them to just fix the powerhouse. So I tried to plead them with 800 naira. They said they will not collect on 800 unless they want it. I raised up even to 1,000. They said they will not do it. They now decided to scatter the wires in the room the way I would not even know where I can start. So I became annoyed, and I decided to go to the powerhouse and repower the house by myself. Then as I repower it with my son, then I didn't know that I didn't put it with the wires well. Then when they just send light, the house catch the wires catch fire. We just quickly rush and scatter the wires again. After we scatter the wires, then I called my son that we should go and rejoin them. My son said he will not go there again since it has catch fire. He will not go. Then I have to think. I say the people that are connecting this light, they are also like me. Their knowledge is like me. Why is it that me, I will not be able to connect this thing? Then I went and pray and say, God, show me how they are connecting this thing, so that if I can be able to connect it, then I will return the glory to you. So as I pray in the night, then God showed me, he said, this wire, you put it here, remove it from there and put it here like this. As God just told me, say this one, if you put it, if immediately you touch this one, fire will catch. So let this one not touch this one. As God told me like that now, I wake up early in the morning, I went and removed the wire, I disconnect it, and I put it as God told me. So as God told me like that, I just have to connect it again. They brought light, the thing peaked normally. Then I now try to see whether maybe if what caused it to catch fire. I went there, I take the wire, I touch it, it was about to catch the fire, I remove it. I know that from there I learn what is positive and negative, and as from there I started now touching what is light, and I can be able now to connect light even to wire my house. I can be able to do it because I pray to God. God show me everything I do. I pray to God. I do the connection of even the plumbing of the house, toilet, everything. I did them. I only pray to God. How can I do? Then God showed me almost everything, if not the roofing of the house, everything. I did it, but I prayed to God. God gave me. So that is how the thing came to be reality like that.
The Lord said, let there be light, and there was light. And I even discovered that even the furnitures in the house, like the chairs, the center table, was built by mommy. Now, this is an interesting story. What do you have to say to people out there, people that want to achieve their dreams, women out there that want to be like you, that wants to go into something?
So what I will say here is, in the book of Genesis, God said he created man, and in the image of male and female, he created them. He said a woman will be a helper to a man. And I discovered that there's nothing that a woman cannot do. God has made a woman to be a helper. That means what a man can do, if not being to produce, or maybe to be as maybe something in relation as a man and woman, there's nothing that a woman cannot do. Anything that a man can do, a woman can also do it. But it's only that you will make up your mind. People have taken that woman education end in the kitchen. I have seen that women education is not only in the kitchen. A woman can do far more than in the kitchen. Anything you see that you are able to do, it's only to make up your mind and step into it and do it. It's not that you will want to hear what people will say. Had it been was what I was hearing from people, I would have not raised this structure. They keep mocking at me. They say I don't want people to eat my money. They say I am very stingy. They said a lot of things to me. But I discovered that if God wants to make use of you as a woman, step up. Don't be begging only. Be a helper unto a man. Be somebody that you can be able to move onto your goal. I had this goal. I had this vision. But the money to complete it was not there. If you look at the handwork that I did in this house, My handwork alone is almost getting, if you talk of carpenter, plumbing, and everything in the house, you will be getting up to 1 million. And the haripin I am to pay, I would not get that money to pay. That means my handwork contributed, and it make me to achieve my goal. If you are a woman and you want to reach somewhere, don't just be waiting, expecting to beg because you're a woman. Don't limit your strength. Move out and pray to God and say, God, help me. Then once you pray to God, you will receive your answer, and you move forward. Once you are walking, you pray. So I always like that women should not be lazy, because there are people today that they are expecting to get millions before they start up a business. There are people today that are expecting maybe that if they can get maybe millions before they can start up a building. But if you are buoyant enough and you have God as your director, anything that you need in life, pray to God and step into it. Then the Lord will make you to succeed, and you do everything to come to pass. That women, they have to work hard. They should not only be lazy and start to be begging, move around and start to be doing fornication, immorality, try to be begging people to be giving them 500 naira, 5,000 naira. Your hand is good for you to work, and you will get the reward of your hand. So that's the encouragement I can give to the women. People were saying that I am very selfish. I don't want people to eat my money. Some said I am a witch. Some say I'm in the secret court, that I can walk in the night. But actually, the names they gave me were a lot that I cannot be able to remember all of them. They say I'm teaching the women to be stubborn. They say I'm teaching the women bad character. That why should I do it? Women are always people that they only expect from men. Why am I teaching women to be stubborn, that they can be able to move out and do something? So they were mocking at me in all areas. That's how they were mocking at me and giving me names.
My name is Michael Jacob. I live with my auntie here. She called me here during the time when I was planning my wedding. She said, see compound, let me come and stay with her. When I came up here, we are together with her. She started, when I came up, I met her here, she was started digging the foundation. After the foundation now, within me, I was just imagining how will she start. Because me too, man, I don't know how to build. When I just come up, I was just seeing her, how she was doing it. She was doing just like a play. She will come and do. One day I developed my mind to come and be helping her. Sometimes I will come and point touch for her. She will be doing the work. I will be seeing what she will be doing. One day now I decided to start helping her. That time when I was helping her, we are just going gradually as if like play. In the daytime, she will go to our market. In the evening, she will come and continue. People now started saying some words. They say, this woman will kill me one day. I have a wife for her, and then this woman should be calling me. I will come and be working. They don't know that I'm the one going there to come and assist her. She's not the one calling me to come. And anytime when she wants to do the work, she will not come that, may will come do work. But she will just started doing the work. For me to stay inside indoor, and then she will be doing work, it feels somehow for me. That's why I will come and assist her, pointing touch for her. That's why we are going. We will be discussing, laughing as if nothing we are doing. That's how we are doing the work, like joke. That's how the work was almost the work come finish. Even the time when she was doing the foundation work, although the foundation work, I did not help her because she was the one doing it. Because me, I don't know anything. I tried to do it. Me, I was thinking of my hand because I know I will hit my hand. That's why I don't even help her there. She was not doing like playing. Even one day I will come and sleep on the chair.
So that is a word from a living witness. Mr. Michael has been here all through. So I'll be showing you a little footage of the entire building so you can see for yourself and see what a wonderful story this is. Mrs. Grace is an evangelist who goes out preaching the gospel and reaching out to people in need. She goes out to remote areas in Taraba State, Nigeria, and also outside the state to reach out to pastors, brethren, and those suffering. So if there's any way you want to assist her, both in her business and in her global outreach, you can as well do so. Thank you, and God bless you.